How's it going, Matt?
Good.
What's Jayden Higgins like off the field?
Yeah, I think the first thing that when you say that comes to my mind, which is elite work ethic. From the day that he got to Iowa State, his visit was, it was a winter coming off a rough season, and the reality, I think we knew what we needed and what we needed at the receiver position if we wanted to take a step forward. And I think to be able to communicate that to him during that process, and then literally watch how he came in here and has gone to work. Man, he's a guy, it's late at night, we're leaving, and he's a guy that's still at this facility really working at his craft. And he's been that guy since the day that he arrived here at Iowa State. And it's been so rewarding to watch guys like that who really work at their craft to be able to get rewarded with the success they have on the football field. And he's got a great personality. He's a really great teammate. I think a guy that really came in here and fit in from day one. But his personality and certainly his work ethic have just shown and shine really bright in our football program.
And Domonique Orange, I remember when he was here early, he said it was probably hard to catch his breath after one or two snaps, and to see how he's transformed his body. How hard is that to do when you're that big and still to maintain your power and explosiveness?
Yeah, I think Dom is certainly trending and is a guy that, in my opinion, has just grown so much off the field. And habits is really the word that probably is rightly used for Dom. And I mean, what he's done, honestly, from the end of last season to where he is now, it's all really been nutritional growth. And he's done a great job of, he's always been strong, he's always been powerful, he's always been fast. But to be able to replicate that with consistency, he really went to work on his habits. And in the nutrition world, and I think he would rightly give a lot of credit to our nutrition team downstairs and the work that they put in with him. But I think what you've seen and the consistency you've seen him be able to play with has certainly been because of his habits have really changed in a positive way.
What have you seen from Houston on film?
Yeah, I think Houston, probably in some ways, I know I talked about playing athleticism a week ago, and you're talking about, man, you look at what these guys have done both at Houston and in their careers at other places. This is a dynamic football team. They've got elite punt returner, elite kick returner, elite skill at the wide receiver position, collectively at the receiver position. Just dynamite, guys that can really make plays with the ball in their hand. Obviously, we played this quarterback before, big, strong, athletic, can make all the throws across the board. And then on the flip side, defensively, again, the playmakers that they have on that side of the ball is really impressive. And the way they played at Oklahoma and the way they played really good defensive football throughout the season, schematically and positionally, really dynamic. And you see a team that, we've been there, you're a team that's building. And it's like every week, I'm sure there's been, growth process that they've seen, and they've got a head football coach that's turned around two incredible football programs and built two great programs. So you see it's a team that's got great potential and great talent, and there's times where they're playing elite football, and obviously they're just trying to find that consistency, as like almost all teams are right now early in the season.
This will be the third of the four new teams from last year that you guys have faced, and you mentioned first year staff trying to build up. What have you seen, I guess, from those three, the ones that you played, that you've seen on film, of trying to acclimate to not only a new league but a new level?
Yeah, I think sometimes when you throw in the two mixes of new league and new coaching staff, I think it's just unique. It's not easy. I think those are things that are Scott was there a year ago at Cincinnati, and then obviously what Coach Fritz is doing right now at Houston. I think the difference that you see probably this year in the trend is what a transfer portal can do to maybe give you a quicker fix to being such a dangerous football team. And I think that's the one thing you see of this Houston team, and you saw it, especially how they played at Oklahoma, how they played at times this year. Man, they've got elite playmakers and elite talent, and it's just trying to find that consistency. So I think anytime there's a coaching change, you're trying to create the mentality that you want, and there's going to be a little bit of inconsistency at times. But I'm so impressed with what Coach has done, and certainly what this young group has certainly got the ability to do.
Matt,